alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, human beings, I say to you all, you are all living Muslims, creation, a community of men and women, and that's what sustains you on Mother Planet Earth. Your religion, or the inhabitants of Mother Planet Earth, your religion is Islam. The religion of Mother Planet Earth is Islam. The religion of the near celestial body, the moon, is Islam. The religion of the sun in the sky is Islam. Yes, today we are going to look at men and their activities concerning their activities economically, spiritually, as well as physically and psychologically. We are going to do that because there's a question mark on the other side of whatever which says the environment or global warming or climate change. Global warming or climate change is under what we call environment. The environment and its obligation, celestial obligation, is to look and to make sure that human beings do not end up in what we call into conflicts, either individually with their own brains as well as with their own heart. Because the Mother Nature, we would give the environment to say the environment is Mother Nature. Mother Nature is also classified as Mother Nature, environment, or whatever. These are all fall under one category. Climate change and whatever. These are questions where the climate change, the global warming thing, is a question, but in a hard language, which men and women cannot understand. Global warming and climate change is what we call hard language for hard criminals. Men who thought that if they had projected away, which could suit their desires and life, they will live by it. Mother Nature says, no. If you conject away, which is against the whole divine interpretation or prescription of divine holy laws and holy directives and prescription of life, how life should be presented in either everybody's life, the environment, the tree's life, the whatever, then you have to face the hard language. When you speak of hard language or hard whatever, is when the environment says, oh, human being, you haven't planted a tree on this planet in the last 40 years and you are over 40 years old. Every day you eat a fruit. Every day you eat food. Do you think those food comes from? Where do you think that food comes from? If you're 40 years old and you have children and a family and you've never planted a tree, you've never encouraged your children to plant trees, where is your mind? Are you among those who say, oh, I'll go to the Marabu? And when you go to the Marabu, you know what the Marabu tells you? Marabu is a spiritual, we want to classify as spiritual doctors. We say, don't bring a lamb, don't bring a god, don't slaughter so and so. My people, all these are acts of hard criminality against fellow human beings as well as against the environment. So when the environment in return asks a question, when it asks that question, it comes in terms of heat. Heat that men and women bodies cannot handle. A heat that can sit on a city like Bombay, a heat can sit on a city like Gujarat, London, or New York, or Washington, or California, and it sits there for 5 or 6 days without anybody unable to breathe. Many people will be admitted to hospitals. Many people who admitted to hospital. A seat that can sit on a seat like Accra, Lagos, Abuja, Kano, whatever, Kenya, Nairobi, and the seat is there. Incinerating everyone. Why? Because you are men and women who are saying, you rather put your social media clips on Telemundo, Citycom. Do you think Mother Nature gives a damn about Citycom? And whoever watches whatever clip you put on social media will become sick. I'll tell you that. Whoever puts like that theology, hate to whatever on social media in order to show, hey, this is Mother Nature, this is how Islam looks like. Those who watch that whatever will become sick, either with brain tumors, brain hemorrhage, or blood hemorrhage, and so many other things. Why? Because Mother Nature provided for you when you were helpless. When you were helpless, you couldn't even lift your lips, put it on your mother's breast to suckle for the milk. Why now? That you say you are project that kind of whatever that they're trying to block me telling the world. Why now that you think you are more important by sending that information to other human beings around the world through social media, saying this is how Mother Nature looks like on social media, Telemundo, and what have you? How to interpret these ayahs in the most holy, beautiful region of Islam. Because Islam demands that you do not disseminate that information, you do not send that information on social media. Send that which makes you beautiful, not that which psychologically degrades the others and the integrity of others. Because you in modern times you've come to a stage whereby you can even say, oh, this is how an alien looks like. My people, some of us, the beings that you look at, if you insult my integrity, I'll give you less than an hour. And your brain will disintegrate, your body will be kind of shredded by Mother Nature. Your body, it looks like whatever, but you'll be tried bit by Mother, the anger of Mother Nature. Because your men and women intend to cause, to say to the world, we are humiliating Mother Nature. Are you really? Are you really? Huh? Are you really? Huh? My people, many of you always have forgotten that at one given time, you are seeing that we are not recognizable through whatever that the blood that comes out of your mother in her reproductive cycle, menstrual cycle, or whatever blood that comes out. At one time, your mother could not look what has come out of her, and even if you look, she wouldn't recognize. That's how insignificant you human beings are. So when you turn around and say, I'll send a clip of what on Telemundo, social media, Citycom. To do what? You are a professor. Professor of what? Huh? The professor of what? Me, I came here and I told you, your duty, your responsibility, plant trees so that you make a contribution to Mother Nature. If you planted a tree and left it somewhere, it will grow. Allah will look after it. But if you plant a tree and you plant trees, because in every seed of the fruit that comes out of that tree, Allah guarantees a future for any little girl or any little boy. That's when you see when the mango season comes, you see women carry baskets, boys carry baskets of mangoes. But when you see them on social media, Can I take a self? A self with what? A self with who? I'm Islam. I can be very ugly if you want me to be ugly. I can be very, very beautiful if you prefer to look at beautiful things. But whenever you think of me in any ugly way, insulting my dignities, not knowing that you are insulting your dignities and raping every dignity of your soul as human beings, that's when I come like a heat. I insult whatever inside me because it belongs to me. The food you eat, your brain, your eyes, everything belongs to me. I Islam. That's when I say, you go, you thrown into intensive care. Huh? Intensive care straight away. Brain hemorrhage straight away. To show that do not ever go out of your head and think of me in any ugly way. And do not ever go out of your head and say, are we a gangsters? Gangsters before. Huh? If 10 of you are thrown into intensive care to split your whatever, who then is a gangster? Those who are lying motionless, either in a morgue or in a intensive care, fighting for their life. Who is a gangster? My people, Islam is a very, very beautiful religion, so long as you don't insult either your integrity or integrity of others. When you say others, those are the surrounding around you, the trees, the air you breathe, the water you breathe. All these are communities of Muslims. If you insult the integrity of water, it will make you ill. If you insult the air you breathe, it will make you ill. Huh? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar.